Battle lines. Cameron arrived at Maya's apartment within 20 minutes, his hair still damp from a hasty shower. He'd clearly thrown on the first clothes he'd grabbed, dark jeans and a charcoal Henley that clung to his shoulders, and the urgency in his movements made it clear he'd broken every traffic law getting there. What happened? He crossed to Maya immediately, hands framing her face, searching her eyes for signs of damage. "Jennifer's suing me." Maya handed him her phone, with Marcus Brennan's email still displayed. Her attorney sent this an hour ago. Defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, tortious interference with business relationships. Cameron's jaw tightened as he read, his thumb scrolling through the legal notice. Whitfield and Associates, Marcus Brennan. He looked up. "I know him. He's a bulldog. Takes cases other attorneys won't touch. Doesn't care about the ethics if the client can pay his retainer." Richard's already arranging representation. Jordan appeared from the kitchen with 3 glasses of wine. "Patricia Ramos is handling it. Firm's covering Maya's legal fees since she's being sued for actions taken as their employee." "Good." Cameron accepted the wine, but didn't drink. "Patricia's excellent. If anyone can tear this apart, it's her." He set the glass down, still holding Maya's phone. "This is bullshit. Jennifer harassed you, stalked you, threatened you. Now she's claiming you defamed her?" "That's exactly what she's claiming." Maya took the phone back, her voice steady despite the exhaustion pulling at her. "According to Brennan's letter, I made false statements to Richard and the police that damaged Jennifer's professional reputation and caused her severe emotional distress. She's also claiming I interfered with her employment relationship by manipulating Richard into firing her." Jesus Christ. Cameron started pacing. The controlled energy that usually made him so effective in negotiations now channeled into barely contained rage. "She blackmailed you. She stalked you. She violated a restraining order by showing up at your building at 3 a.m, and now she's playing victim? It's a common tactic." Jordan settled onto the couch, legs tucked beneath them. "Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. Abusers use it constantly. Flip the script. Make themselves look like the injured party." Maya moved to the window, looking out at the city lights that had felt threatening just hours ago. Now they looked different. Still sharp, still unforgiving, but somehow less ominous. "Richard warned me this might happen. He said Jennifer would look for ways to fight back, and a civil suit was the obvious move." "What did Patricia say?" Cameron stopped pacing, came to stand beside her. Not touching, but close enough that she could feel his presence like a physical anchor. "That it's a nuisance suit designed to intimidate and drain resources." Maya turned from the window. "That Jennifer has opened herself up to discovery, which means we can depose her, subpoena her communications, force her to answer questions under oath about the blackmail scheme. Patricia thinks the suit will collapse once we start pulling on those threads." "How long will that take?" Jordan asked. "Months, maybe a year." Maya's voice was flat. "Even if we win, even if the judge dismisses it as frivolous, it's still months of depositions and motions and legal fees. Jennifer knows that. She knows she can't win, but she can make me suffer." Cameron's hand found hers, fingers interlacing. "Then we make her regret it." "How?" Maya looked at him, seeing the protective fury in his eyes that had been there since the first threatening text. "She's already lost her job. What else can we do?" "Countersue." Cameron's voice was cold, calculated. "Malicious prosecution, abuse of process, intentional infliction of emotional distress, everything she's accusing you of, we throw back at her with actual evidence. We don't just defend, we go on offense." Jordan sat forward. "Can you do that? We can do whatever we want." Cameron was still holding Maya's hand, his grip firm. "The question is whether we should. Countersuing escalates everything, guarantees this drags on longer, costs more, but it also sends a message that we're not backing down." Maya's phone buzzed, another text from an unknown number. "Your lawyer contacted mine. Did you really think that would stop me?" "I have nothing left to lose, Maya. You took everything. Now I'm going to take everything from you, starting with your precious partnership." She showed it to Cameron, watched his expression darken further. "She's violating the restraining order again." His voice was tight. "Screenshot it. Send it to Richard and Detective Chen. Every violation builds the case against her." Maya did as instructed, her movements mechanical. She'd screenshotted so many threatening texts in the past few days that the process felt routine now. The partnership vote is in 3 weeks. Even if Jennifer's lawsuit doesn't go anywhere, the fact that it exists will influence the committee. Not necessarily. Jordan refilled their wine glasses. Richard's backing you. Amanda's backing you. Anyone who knows what actually happened will see through Jennifer's bullshit. But not everyone knows what actually happened. Maya accepted the refilled glass, finally taking a long drink. Most of the firm just knows that Jennifer got fired, that she and I had some kind of conflict, and now she's suing me. Some partners will assume there's truth on both sides, that it's a he said, she said situation. Cameron moved to the couch, pulling Maya down beside him. Then we make sure they know the truth. Patricia can provide the partnership committee with a summary of the evidence. The texts, the video, Amanda's testimony, everything. We don't let Jennifer control the narrative. That means making everything public. Maya leaned against him, feeling the solid warmth of his body against hers. Our relationship, the blackmail, all of it becomes part of the official record. It already is part of the record. Cameron's arm came around her shoulders. Richard knows. Amanda knows. The police know. Half the firm's suspects. We're past the point of keeping secrets. Maya's phone buzzed again. This time it was Richard. Patricia has reviewed Brennan's letter. She's drafting our response and will file a motion to dismiss within 2 weeks. In the meantime, document every contact from Jennifer. Every text, every call, every social media post. We're building a harassment case that will bury her lawsuit and support criminal charges. You're not alone in this. She showed the message to Cameron and Jordan. Feeling something tight in her chest finally begin to loosen. He's treating this like a war, because it is a war. Cameron took her phone, typed out a response. Thank you. We're ready to fight. He hit send before Maya could object, then handed the phone back. And we're going to win. Jordan raised their glass. To winning. Maya clinked glasses with them both, but her mind was already racing ahead to the battles to come. Jennifer's attorney gave us 48 hours to respond. Patricia will handle the formal legal response, but I need to prepare a personal statement for the partnership committee, something that explains what happened without sounding defensive or vindictive. I can help with that. Cameron shifted, angling toward her. We'll draft it together tomorrow. Clear, factual, focused on the evidence rather than emotions. Will you be able to work together? Jordan asked pointedly. Richard said you had to maintain professional distance. Richard said we couldn't work on cases together. Cameron's smile was sharp. He didn't say we couldn't collaborate on Maya's legal defense. That's personal, not professional. Maya felt a smile tug at her lips despite everything. You're really committed to finding loopholes in Richard's orders, aren't you? I'm committed to you. Cameron's voice was serious now, the humor fading. Whatever that takes. Loopholes, defiance, full-scale rebellion, I don't care. Jennifer wants to destroy you, and I'm not going to stand by and let that happen. Another text, this time from Amanda. Just heard about the lawsuit, offering my testimony for whatever you need. Jennifer tried to recruit me into this mess. I'm happy to go on record about her tactics. You have allies, Maya. Don't forget that. Maya showed them the message, feeling tears prick at her eyes for the first time since Brennan's email had arrived. I don't understand why she's helping me. We've barely worked together. Because she recognizes integrity when she sees it. Jordan set down their glass. And because women who've dealt with workplace harassment tend to support each other. Amanda knows what Jennifer is. She's not going to let her win. Cameron was reading something on his own phone, his expression thoughtful. Patricia just sent me the draft motion to dismiss. She's not pulling punches. She's citing Jennifer's criminal harassment charges, the restraining order violations, the documented blackmail scheme. She's essentially arguing that Jennifer's lawsuit is retaliatory and should be dismissed with prejudice. What does with prejudice mean? Jordan asked. It means Jennifer can't refile. Cameron looked up. If the judge grants it, this lawsuit dies permanently. No second chances, no amendments, nothing. It's the nuclear option. Maya's phone buzzed again. Unknown number. I know what you're planning. Your lawyer thinks she's so smart, but I have evidence you haven't even thought about. Evidence that will prove you lied to Richard, manipulated the situation, destroyed my career deliberately. You're going to lose everything, Maya, and I'm going to enjoy watching it happen. She showed it to Cameron without a word. His jaw tightened. She's bluffing. What evidence could she possibly have that we don't already know about? I don't know. Maya's voice was quiet. But what if she's not bluffing? What if there's something we missed? Some angle we didn't consider? Then we deal with it. Cameron took her hand again. Whatever she has, we face it together. No more secrets. No more surprises. We tell Patricia everything, prepare for every possible attack, and we trust that the truth is stronger than Jennifer's lies. Jordan stood, stretching. I'm going to give you two some privacy, but Maya? They paused, meeting her eyes. You're not the same person you were a week ago. You've already survived Jennifer's worst attacks. You went to Richard when it would have been easier to hide. You got a restraining order when it would have been easier to ignore the threats. You're not a victim anymore. You're a fighter. Don't forget that. After Jordan left, Maya and Cameron sat in silence for a long moment, the weight of everything that had happened settling over them like a physical presence. I'm scared, Maya finally admitted. Not of Jennifer, exactly, but of what this is going to cost. The partnership, my reputation, maybe even my career if this gets ugly enough. Cameron pulled her closer, his lips brushing her temple. Then we make sure it doesn't get that ugly. We fight smart, we fight hard, and we don't give Jennifer any more power over our lives than she's already taken. What if we lose? We won't. His voice was absolute certainty, because we have something Jennifer doesn't. The truth. And in the end, that's the only thing that matters. Maya's phone lit up one more time. Motion to disfiled. Press conference scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going public with the full story. Jennifer's blackmail, the harassment, everything. Time to control the narrative. Are you ready? Maya looked at Cameron, saw her own determination reflected in his eyes. She typed back, ready. The war was just beginning. But for the first time since Jennifer's first threatening text, Maya felt like she might actually win.
Thanks for watching our stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic adventures. Thanks for watching our stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic adventures.